Who say does that star-spangled
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, we all grow old. In the world where you never defeat you, and if you...
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA. Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players' and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got the Magician. Jordan is out there with Big Red, and it's the Beast, and it's Collins in at the shooting guard position. The Trey drills the three-pointer. Collins has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Grant for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Noah. Brown the pass to Grant. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Grant's got his second basket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And here's Collins from outside. Drops in the tray.
3 points.
Here's the general. 9 points last game. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Brown. Guarded closer. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Collins, good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Noah, to the inside. Here's Brown. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Brown's got 6 points.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
And then Collins slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Grant. He has 5. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's the general. Pass to Brown. High post try. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 8 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Collins, good.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Grant gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Offensive rebound. Moves back up. The General. Good. The General's got his 2nd basket of the night. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Good on the triple. That's now 22 points for the chosen one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Curry passes to Grant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Grant's got 10.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Driving inside. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Martinez is checked in for Anderson.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Martinez. Bangs home the trifecta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Collins, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's stolen. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nailed from three-point land. Collins has got 28 points for the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Robinson, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Martinez outside, launches it. Robinson, that's good. He has 6. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. They lead by... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. They've got Robinson. T is out there with Grant. Then it's Robinson, and it's Curry in at the point. They've got the closer, the great out there with the beast. Then it's P, and it's the dude in at the 5 down low. There's the closer, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The closer's got 5.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Curry way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Grant, that's good.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
17-foot shot on the way. And he knocks down the jumper. Grant's got 19 points.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
The great passes to Collins. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Tipped away. From deep three-point territory, the Beast can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Collins, good. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Big Reds check in for the Beast. While we have a moment here, let's see which teams have scored the most second-chance points since the All-Star break.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
Robinson finds Noah. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Collins from outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Collins has got 40 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Launches a three, and again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And on the AT&T, connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Good, another from three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. A closer, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. One
thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach
You got to be kidding.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Collins. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. They lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We were a step late, I think, and they made tough shots. We can't take away from that, but for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking out shots to keep them out the game.
We'll see where the adjustments take you. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You take a look at the home team, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the visiting team.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is
And again for three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Tripling. Good. He hits it again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
timeout.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And here's our rookie leaderboard, showcasing the league's highest scoring rookies since the All-Star break. You look at Jordan, second in the league, having an excellent season.
As this season progresses, you can see his confidence growing. Sometimes you forget that he's just a rookie. I mean, he looks very confident and poised with his approach to the game.
Poke loose. Jordan with the steal.
Don't let him shoot that.
Here's Collins. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And here's Anderson for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
From deep, Collins. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Grant for three. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And again.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
With the floater, 2 points. That one goes. Grant's got 27 points.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And another one.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away. Another bucket. Wow.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. And yes, it's good.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Connects again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Collins against Grant, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's the General. Knocks down the three ball. The General's got 19 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Good, he hits again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Cans it from downtown.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 13. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Collins checked in for the great.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 00, Collins.
Collins is out there with P, and it's the closer. And there's Big Red, and it's Magician in at the three.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Anderson against Collins. Anderson's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Three-pointer. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And a deep three from Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
Here's Collins, and got it! Another basket.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance. And yep, another basket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
It's good from long range.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Anderson wide open from outside, off the mark. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Collins, good.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Grant for three. Good on the three-point shot. Grant's got 32 points.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Knocks it loose. Here's the general. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The general's got 15 points here in the second half. From deep, Collins. And good, there's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Grant for three. Hits it from three-point range. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Drops it in from 14 feet away. Grant's got 37.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
At the line for the away team, Collins.
Find the lane.
At the line for
Find the
one.
lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Collins. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Deep two from Anderson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Collins. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them. And so here's the home team, trailing by 17. Goes up to the stripe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 31 points for the General.
He is beyond red hot right now. I'm not sure they have a way to slow him down.
Collins, good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel. Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Grant, that's good. Collins with it. The three ball connects from three-point range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The General lays it up off the glass. The General's got 33 points. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
From deep, Collins, a three-pointer is right on target.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Jordan against Grant. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding